Hey y'all, okay, so we're gonna make a super quick and easy t-shirt. It really is just this simple. You just put this in the t-shirt, okay? Now what I'm using is called an ink mat, and it's just gonna prevent the ink from bleeding to the back of the shirt. So the design that we put on it just stays on the front and it doesn't seep through to the back. So I'm just gonna toss that right in there. You guys can type in the word joy and I will send you all the details on where and how to get everything. The t-shirt though is a Bella and canvas, and I'm sure you can find them just about anywhere. I do get mine from a place called Aviva Wholesale, and they happen to be here in the Houston area. And so I just go and pick it up, but they do have a website, okay? So feel free to look that up. I'll actually put that in here. T-shirt, avivawholesale.com. Okay, so type in the word joy and you'll get that information, so that way you don't have to type it or write it down and stuff. Okay, so step one complete. I have turned on my heat press already, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this design right here, which is super cute. It says, every day is an opportunity for joy. And I believe that is so true. Now it is brand new, and the Bella and canvases are a little bit thin. So I'm just going to fuzz this maybe a couple of times. Typically I don't fuzz it when I put it on clothes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And this is extremely sticky. It's silk screen right in the center of it. So you don't have to make the silk screen, you just buy the designs that you like. And we have tons and tons and tons of designs on my website. So just type in that word joy and it will be that first link in your messenger, okay? Just click on it and you can look at it. Okay, it's down. These are the two colors we're going to be using. Oh, you keep getting clearance t-shirts at Walmart? That's always fun too. Okay, let's see. Now that I've got this down, I am going to use these two colors and we're going to do the things that stand out. Let me see. I'm going to do joy for sure and opportunity. Joy. And this is, it's chalk, but it's in a paste, it's in the ink form. So it's a little bit thinner than the paste that we typically use for our other projects, but it's the exact same method. So you put the ink mat inside, you place down your transfer, and then you apply your color that you want on it. And once you do that, you're gonna pull it up, we're gonna dry it, and then heat set it, and you're done. Literally just a matter of minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna do, try not to get the sun in it. All right, I think I got it. Get the bottom of these letters here. Looks good. Okay, every day. We'll do the word every, and then we'll, day is, and we'll, yeah? Every opportunity for joy, right? There you go. But anyways, hit the heart button for me. And this particular project, you guys, okay, so this transfer alone, let me just give you a little bit of information on it. So this transfer alone happens to be one of our Watts of Love transfers. And what that means for you is Watts of Love is a nonprofit organization the company has partnered with, and they're absolutely amazing, okay? But this, if you buy everything that I put in the cart, you actually qualify to, how do I say this? every time you spend $50 on the website, it's going to prompt you to donate $5 to Watts of Love. And if you donate the $5, you actually get a free size A transfer, which is actually $10 value. So you're getting it for half the price, plus the proceeds go to the organization. Not only do you do that, but this transfer, when you purchase this transfer, $2 of your purchase automatically goes to Watts of Love. So that's another good thing, okay? 3 times in one day you've seen me. I know, I'm on a roll. So I actually just got off. I was in the VIP group. If you're not in the VIP group, get in the VIP group. When you type in the word joy, there will be a link to the VIP group. So feel free to join it. It is free. But lots of fun stuff happened in there. So we just had like a big donation. Well, it's like a chalkathon. There you go. It's like a chalkathon, I guess, but I didn't chalk anything. We did some giveaways, right? So everybody that had entered into our donation giveaway, I just did the drawing for it right before I came on here. And you guys, my eyes are still a little bit puffy because I was just sort of bawling my eyes out there at the end. Just kind of telling everybody how much we ended up raising. So I'll share that with you here in a second. Now that that is done on both of them, let me close these up as we're going to try and clean off as we go so we don't get it everywhere. And again, hit that heart button if you're just jumping on. And let me... So I just clean off the mini squeegees with a little bit of water. Now this ink is permanent, okay? So you just want to be careful not to get it on yourself. Okay, and so I'm just going to clean this off so we don't accidentally mess up anything. So I'm going to clean that one off. I'm going to clean this one off as well. Normally I have baby wipes to clean all of the tools, but you know, we ran out. All right, make sure there's no ink on your hand. So step 1, put the ink mat inside. Step 2, set your transfer down. Step 3, apply your ink. Step 4, remove the transfer. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go across the top, and then I'm gonna pull, I don't know, you guys, I think you can see. I'm gonna kind of pull from the center. So I'm gonna hold my shirt down a little bit because my ink mat's not extremely sticky. And I'm just gonna wiggle it. And I'm gonna pull up because I don't want this to get on my clothes and I don't want it to get on my t-shirt, okay? So I'm gonna scoot that back a second. We will come right back to it, but let's clean this transfer. So I'm gonna actually clean it on the table so you can see. So this is just one of those foam bath mats, okay? Nothing fancy, just a foam bath mat. And we're gonna take some water and I'm gonna get a board eraser, okay? They're actually in stock. I don't know, there must have been a glitch and they weren't in stock, but anyways, they're in stock, but they are low quantity, so go grab your board erasers on your next order. How do you buy stuff? You just comment the word joy and I will send you the link in your messenger. So just be sure to check your messenger, especially if you've never watched me before. So if you haven't received messages from me in the past, then just check your messenger or messenger request. It should be there. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this down just like this. And then I'm gonna flip this over. It is still kind of sticky. Okay, we're gonna flip it over to the other side. We're gonna grab a little bit more water and we're gonna do the exact same thing onto this side. Now, it's clean. You can reuse it 8, 12, 10 times, however many times you can get your use out of it. Squeeze the water back in there. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for now. And you can just let it dry sticky side up. You can let it dry sticky side up. I like to take off a little bit of that water just to help it dry faster. Plus, when I'm live, I try and make things go a lot faster than it typically would, okay? So I'm just gonna dry that off real quick and show you how to put it back on the sheet, and then we're going to heat set our shirt real quick, okay? So, sticky side up. It's already extremely sticky again. You come back, you take your paper, the shiny side, it's gonna go right back on. And then I just press it through, okay? Make sure there's no bubbles, you're good. Set it flat or hang it up, however you choose to do that. So let me clean off our table. Make sure there's no ink. Ta-da! Okay. Bringing out the heat press. And our heat mat. And we also need parchment paper. Okay, so I used my other one. It got a little dirty, so I'm just going to get some more. Oh, Francis, thank you. You're going to be at ChalkCon, Francis? Sure hope so. It's going to be a blast. Okay, so the shirt is pretty much done. We're just going to let it, we typically let it dry. Just give it a couple of hours. Even 30 minutes is good. If you're doing a craft at night, you can just let it sit on the ink mat overnight. It's not going to hurt it. Okay? Hi. Yes, I did get clean water. I went and cleaned it after my live earlier. All right, so I'm going to remove the ink mat, and I'm doing it carefully because my ink on the shirt is still wet, right? I don't want it to get everywhere. So I am doing my best to keep it straight. I feel like Frankenstein. I'm going to set it over this. And I'm going to actually hit it with my little quick dry tool real quick. If you're just jumping on, hit the heart button, type in the word joy, okay? J-O-Y. If you end up buying this transfer, it actually donates $2 to Watts of Love, so that's super exciting. Yes, you can use an iron. You sure can. So if you use an iron, you're just going to need to use it for a little bit longer. I do recommend that it is completely dried if you're going to use an iron, though, as you're going to have to move the iron over, and you don't want the ink to smear, okay? So I do recommend it be completely dry. So either give it a couple of hours if it's on a t-shirt or a towel, or let it dry overnight. All right. I love these colors. It came out really good. Oh, yay. So it's gone through to the back of the t-shirt just a little bit. If you feel that you want to put a piece of parchment paper inside, you sure can. I highly recommend do not leave your ink mat in there, okay? Don't ask me how I know, but it will melt. I'm just kidding. Somebody did it and they told me and I was like, yeah, let's remove the ink mat, okay? Let's remove, somebody did it for me and then I knew not to do it, right? Sometimes we don't think about it. You just do it. All right, so we can place this inside just to protect in case your ink is just still a little bit wet. And if you're worried it's gonna go through to the back, well, now it's protected, okay? All right, place your parchment paper over, and we're gonna go 30 seconds. Let me see. Did I get it all? I might have. I tried to get it all in one. I had to turn it because I only have a 9x9. So sometimes it's a little bit small. I might have to do 2 different sections. Not a big deal though. A heat gun, I would not use a heat gun if it's for shirts, but you could definitely try and use a heat gun if it's going to be something like metal, possibly. I have not actually tried it, so, but I know that you can. As long as it's going to be safe with the heat gun, then you can. But just not on a t-shirt because it's gonna need to get too hot. Hotter than the heat gun will get. No, that's a lie. The heat gun is too hot in one area. All right, so now this is completely dry, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take out that center piece. It did go through just a tad bit, but it might not have stained the actual back of the t-shirt, but it did go through just a smidget. So we're gonna flip it inside out. But do you see how vibrant it is even from the inside of it? But on the back, there's nothing, okay? There's nothing on the back. But we are going to heat set just like this. 30 seconds this way as well. And we're done. Aw, thank you. Let's see. I just watched your live when your first live. Oh my goodness. That's a fun one. When my my very first live. Yikes. Hey, I've come a long way, right? I'm pretty sure that was probably the funniest thing. Like looking back now, I'm like, whew, girl, what were you doing? But it's okay. We all have to start somewhere. Yes? Yay! All right, our t-shirt is done. Like I said, anybody could do it. It's so easy. I highly recommend starting with maybe a tea towel or some cheaper dollar t-shirts. I mean, this one wasn't too bad, but still, it's a Bellin canvas. Even if I got it for $4, I'm gonna be like, no, it's gotta be perfect. So I personally wouldn't practice on this. I would practice on maybe some the tea towels from Walmart. That's usually what I use. And I also have some ink kits. So if you don't want to go and purchase something this big, feel free to type in the word ink, I-N-K, if you want to give it a try, but you don't want to spend that much yet. Feel free to do that. I do think that this is a little bit better investment than the ink kits that I have. But like I said, if you just want to give it a try first, you sure can. What do you guys think? I kind of folded it a little crooked. Thank you. Okay. Yay! So remember, when you buy this transfer, $2 gets donated to Watts of Love. I did just finish up our stuff for Watts of Love, you guys. My tickets are over there. But we actually, these little tickets, there's 10 spots on it. And anyways, 10 spots at $5 a spot. You guys, we went through 16 of them in 2 days. We ended up raising $800 just on those alone. Not to mention the items from the silent auction were roughly around $700. So we came in right under 2,000 just in a matter of a couple of days from all of your donations. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys are all amazing. I was telling them why it broke down is, let me show you, and I don't think I'm gonna break down this time, but this light right here goes to, is part of the organization. This is what they do. They distribute lights to people in countries who don't have electricity, and they're going off of kerosene lamps. So they're really trying to avoid them having to use those. They're extremely dangerous. One knock could just ruin an entire family, like one knock over of the lamp. So in order to do that, we have been raising money. Each light is $50. It will last up to 10 years, and one light per family or per household. Each family household is roughly about 7 people average that it makes a difference in. So the fact that we had 16 cards, we were able to help 16, are going to be able to help 16 families, and just over 116 people or 112 people or something like that. I already forgot the math, but that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. And anyways, we're not stopping there. Every single day this month, I'm doing a giveaway. It's in my VIP group. All you have to do to participate is purchase from my website, $25 or more, on my website every single day, and bonus if you do the $5 Watts of Love donations, okay? I won't tell you guys what you're winning here, but if you go over to my VIP group, I will be able to tell you guys different prizes and stuff like that that's going to be given out, okay? But if you guys ever have any questions, please let me know. Type in the word joy below, please. Go check out the website, join the VIP group. If you absolutely love crafting and you want to join my crafting club, the link is also in there, okay? So the word is joy. Go check your messengers. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Where I got this t-shirt is also in the message, okay? All right. I feel like we need to sit on the porch and have some wine. I know, 3 lives one day, you guys. I am going to bed, and I will be back tomorrow to do it all over again, okay? I will be live every single day, trying to go twice a day, so I will see you guys later. Be sure to like the page. Help me make that move, and that way you get the notifications, okay? Oh, I do send out a text notification. Type in the word live, L-I-V-E, okay? It's a free system I use Telegram, and if you download the Telegram app, I have a channel, and I actually send a message about 3 to 5 minutes before I go live. Every single time I go live, I'll send out that message, and it dings just like a text message would, okay? So anyways, if you want that information, again, just type in the word live. Good night, you guys. Let me know if you guys have questions. Thank you. I know, it came out really good. I'm just reading some of y'all's comments real quick as I let you guys type in those last few comments. Awesome. Okay. Y'all take care. Bye.